Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got no time for that limelight. I'm from California, man, I guess we'll start with that. Banged out starter caps, glued to the cul-de-sac, looking like an artifact, trying to get their money back. Yellow jackets coming, mama about to have a heart attack. Southeast San Diego, we was at the heart of that. You moved about the hood, my nigga, you ain't want no part of that. Move to work and let the money drip the laundry mat. I pray to God the homie get his little daughter back. So many problems and it's not even a part of rap. So many suckers and they hating and they copycat. And life is bigger than these bitches that you hollered at. And if you bleed it out, I better get $3 back. And all I'm giving is the facts. Pay attention to the stats and never making mention of the jacks. Gotta keep the money stacked, work your way through the traps. Money motivated to the max. Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my.
What up? What up? What up? We back. You know what I'm saying? Hey, welcome to the remix with Cali Dre, man. Cali Dre in the motherfucking building, man. What's good with y'all, man? Hey, what's good with y'all on this money making Friday, man? You know what I'm saying? Look, hey, shit, I should be out there in them streets, but you know what? Them streets are a little hot right now. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I got a whole bunch of shit I'm trying to break down with the people. So shit, roll up, you know what I mean? Light up, you know what I'm saying? Shit, we finna get to it, man. Let me know where y'all rocking from, man. You know what I'm saying? What city, what state, you know what I mean? What hood? You know what I mean? Hey. We finna get I got a bunch of good stories I'm finna get to tonight with y'all, man. A bunch of shit I'm about to get to. We're gonna touch a couple different places, man. We're gonna get into some hip-hop shit, as y'all see by the caption of the video. You know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna get into some hip-hop shit tonight. We might touch into a little bit of politics. It just depends, man. If I get, you know what I'm saying, if I can get some of my political gurus in this motherfucker tonight, we might dive into a little bit of politics. But you know what I'm saying? I'm mainly about to probably push some news that you can use, you know what I'm saying? Push some news that you can use, and then I'm about to get deep into this hip-hop thing, man. But yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. I've been pressing these videos out. People been responding, commenting, man. Keep the comments up, keep the likes up, man. I definitely appreciate that shit, you know what I mean? You know, we trying to push this channel forward, push this platform forward, keep giving the people good information, positive energy, you know what I'm saying, and shit that they can really use, man. News that you can motherfucking use, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna continue to do that as long as y'all keep rocking with me, man. Y'all tap in with me, I'm gonna keep tapping in with y'all, you feel me? But yeah, man, it's been a whole bunch of shit going on out here in the world today, man. And that's why I pulled up, you know what I'm saying? That's why I pulled the fuck up, you know what I mean? Got me a little bit of drink, pulled up my damn self, you know what I'm saying? I'm sipping. Man, let me know what y'all sipping on in the chat too, man. What y'all sipping on over there in the chat, man? I got me a little bit of this motherfucking, you know what I mean? That little tequila, you know what I mean? Tipped off, man. Got a few L's rolled up, man. Finna get through some of these stories, man. Get through some of this content, because there's a bunch of shit that's been going on this Friday, man. I thought it was gonna be light, man. I thought I was gonna be chilling, finna go hit the streets and go do a whole bunch of other shit, man. But shit, I started, you know what I'm saying, looking at what the internet streets was looking like, and I was like, oh yeah, that's kind of interesting. Let me break that. Yeah, let me run that. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. We back in this motherfucker. You know what I mean? This the remix with Cali Dre, man. Hey, subscribe to all the channels, man. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Facebook, X. You know what I mean? Wherever you want me to be, I'm gonna be over in that motherfucker if I ain't over there. You know what I mean? You want OnlyFans, nigga? I might pop up over there on the fans on your Patreon, all that shit. You know what I mean? All that shit. Pornhub, nigga. Fuck it. It's one of them nights, nigga. You might catch me over there live streaming on Pornhub, nigga, butt naked, nigga, with a sombrero on and a glass of 1800, nigga. Fuck it. It's just one of them kind of nights, man. Shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm just vibing out, chilling, man. I'm really on some hip-hop shit, man. I seen a bunch of interviews drop, you know, about the late, great Tupac Shakur, man. And I was on the fence about how, you know what I mean, if I wanted to break some of that shit down, man, I really got like 3 shows planned for y'all, really on some real shit. I got like 3 shows laid out, depending on how this shit go, man. You know what I'm saying? A little wavy, so you always, yeah, man, listen. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen, but we're gonna have some fun, man. We're gonna get into some stories. That much I know for sure. And yeah, shit. Hopefully, don't nobody get their ass whooped tonight. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I don't have to cuss out no MAGA supporters tonight. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's still young. Who knows what the fuck gonna happen, man? This the remix with Kelly Dre, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. Before I do my thing, you know what I'm saying? Before I do my thing, y'all know if y'all watch this show, y'all know what I like to do first, man. You know what I mean? I like to just go ahead and get this out the way. You know what I mean? Because OG done earned his stripes. And so we're gonna definitely represent for OG the way OG out here representing for me. You know what I'm saying? So without further ado, man, we're gonna let OG do his motherfucking thing, man. Vietnam veteran out there on the front line, pushing his issue, all 10 toes down. Ain't playing no motherfucking games, man. And that's how we like to handle shit over here as well, man. This the remix with Kelly Dre. Let OG do his thing, and then I'm gonna do my thing, man. Salute to y'all. Appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Let's get it.
Bunch of bitches.
Right here.
You heard it from me.
White supremacists.
That's right.
People.
I hope you can see through those thick-ass glasses that you fucked up. You stand there and sanction this bullshit, and they kill a woman. They're ruining businesses that have been here for generations. They're fucking up this community. You can go home safe, but no, you're here to terrorize this city. A bunch of bitches if I've ever seen a bunch. And I'm telling you to your face. And if you don't like it, fuck you.
Let's go, OG. Let's go, OG. OG is not fucking around, and so we ain't fucking around. You know what I'm saying? Whoa. Hold on there, bro. Let me put my... It's the remix with Kelly Dre. We'll get back to that Art of Dialogue shit later, man. Because Art did do a good job in one of the interviews that his platform did. So I want to salute him to that for interviewing Tupac Shakur's cousin, man. I've been watching that, tapped in with that. I was actually about to break some of that down, man. Y'all let me know if y'all want to break some of that down as well. But she had a lot of good insight on everybody. You know, you grew up during that era. Pac is probably the greatest rapper of all time, not just solely based on lyrics. You know what I'm saying? A lot of cats that came through the hip hop scene with great lyrics. You know what I mean? But you know, Pac was legendary for a lot of other reasons. That you know, his passion, his spirit, his political sense, his education of the game, his willingness to teach the game and preach the game. You know what I'm saying? And also stand front line. You know what I mean? Be out there 10 toes on the front line, representing what he stood for. And so I think in this moment, man, I think that's desperately needed, especially from, you know, a lot of these so-called activists and, you know, some of these entertainers and some of these business leaders and everybody, man. Everybody need to take the spirit of Pac, man, and really, you know, speak truth to power and tell shit how it really is, man, and really stand on that shit. I think that's really, a lot of that is what's sorely lacking and missing out here. And that's probably a part of the reason why you looking at my motherfucking face right now. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, at the end of the day, that's what I'm all about. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I got to represent for the Geminis, man. And so I may break a little bit of that down a little later. I got a few other things I want to get to first and foremost before that. But, man, let me know where y'all rocking from, man. You know what I'm saying? Friday night, you know what I'm saying? How many of you motherfuckers got paid? You know what I'm saying? Is this payday Friday for some of you motherfuckers? If it is, you know what I'm saying? Feel free to hit that motherfucking cash app at any point in time in the show. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I want to get to a couple of stories that I've been looking at, a couple of things I wanted to break down. I want to see if any of y'all saw this, man. I saw this. I thought this was kind of funny, man. It kind of lets you know where we at in this moment in society, man. You know what I'm saying? It says driver flips off black woman from pickup truck and gets his instant karma. So let's check this out, man, and see what this is all about. Get the likes up, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. This is the remix with Kelly Dre. Let's go. As you can see, this driver he crashes his fucking car. Let me run that down. As you can see, the driver right about there. Yep, there it is. There it is. There she goes. You know what I mean? right there, my guy. Hold up. I ain't able to do that. There it is. So this driver ends up flipping off what's said to be a black woman that's behind this camera here. And immediately after that, this happens. Crashes his ass, right into that tree. Yeah, wall over. That's that. Sometimes you do some dumb shit. And then he has a nerve to come up and talk shit to the lady. Like it's her fault.
Are you okay?
No!
Are you hurt?
Yes!
Physically?
This is some crazy shit. All right, enough of that. Enough of that. That's called instant fucking karma right there. Sometimes in life, man, when you do shit, you know, God just gonna be right there to slap you in your motherfucking face right there on the scene, on the spot. He ain't gonna waste no time and he ain't gonna play no more. He ain't gonna play no motherfucking games, man. And that's the scenario that we just had right there, man. Y'all get that likes up. I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. This is the remix with Kelly Dre. I'm just vibing tonight, man. May get into some politics a little later. You know what I mean? I'm definitely on some hip hop for sure. Got a couple hip hop stories I want to cover. But right now, just running through a little bit of this news that I've been picking up on, man. What else did I want to check y'all out with, man? Well, let me see what we got here. Oh, check this out. Check this out. So, yeah, man, it was a robbery, a very violent robbery that happened. Some dude was trying to rob this guy's father, and the son wasn't having it, man.
However, leading us.
He ends up coming to his dad's rescue just in the nick of time, man. So we're gonna check this out, man. It says son comes to father's rescue during a violent robbery. Let's look at this, man, and see what this is all about. This is the remix of Kelly Dre, man.
Us off at the top of the hour, a terrifying attack in Southwest Houston. Hello there, I'm Mia Gradney.
And I'm Len Cannon. Tonight, police are looking for a guy who put a 71-year-old man in a chokehold and robbed him before being scared away by the victim's son.
It happened earlier this month at an apartment complex in the 5700 block of Glenmont. That's in the Gulfton area. Jason Miles, he joins us live after speaking with the victim and his son. Jason.
That's right. Today, Houston police released surveillance video of the suspect who remains at large, but we got our hands on even better video showing how this surprise attack played out.
Get the lights up.
The 71-year-old victim seen in this surveillance video made it all the way to his front door after a trip to the store before a masked suspect darts in behind him. Seconds later, you see him dragging the victim from behind in a chokehold until
he choking his motherfucking ass out. He choking his motherfucking ass out, bro. Let me rewind this a little bit because bro came out of nowhere. All you see is a white boy with a hood on his face streaking across the goddamn camera.
Surprise attack played out. The 71-year-old victim seen in this surveillance video made it all the way to his front door after a trip to the store before a masked suspect darts in behind him. Seconds later, you see him dragging the victim from behind in a chokehold until he briefly passes out. I lost consciousness when he threw me to the ground. Then he was going through my pockets. I think he just wanted to take whatever money I had. The victim, who doesn't want to be identified, works as a janitor and tells me.
Listen. If you ever late night somewhere and you see a motherfucker getting his ass whooped, listen, just walk by. Don't help that motherfucker. This is some personal shit. He going through that motherfucker pockets like that, like Debo. He going through his pockets like Debo did Red right now, bro. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Like, this shit is crazy. You got knocked the fuck out, bro. Like, God damn, bro. How you gonna do your neighbor like that, though, bro? How the fuck you gonna do your neighbor like that, my guy?
Showing how this surprise attack played out. The 71-year-old victim seen in this surveillance video made it all the way to his front door after a trip to the store before a masked suspect darts in behind him. Seconds later, you see him dragging the victim from behind in a chokehold until he briefly passes out.
Estoy inconsciente, él me suelta y...
I lost consciousness when he threw me to the ground. Then he was going through my pockets. I think he just wanted to take whatever money I had. The victim, who doesn't...
He turned that nigga pockets inside. He turned your pockets inside the fuck out, man. That is unbelievable right there, bro. Get the lights up, man. Hey, son comes to father's rest. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm a little wavy, but this shit says son comes to father's rescue during a violent robbery. Where the fuck is the rescue? Like, we don't watch all this shit. There ain't been no motherfucking rescue. Like, when does the rescue happen? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Hold up, man. Nigga came and did all this shit. Hey, this is the guy they're looking for right here. This is your culprit right here, man. Hold up. The nigga streaking across the street in a blur. That guy right there. That's your motherfucking son. Like, hold up, man. Where's the rescue? The rescue obviously did not take place while he's getting choked the fuck out, right? The rescue obviously didn't take place when S.A. laid out on the fucking ground, right? The rescue doesn't take place at all either when he's flipping this nigga over, going through his motherfucking pocket. So the video says son comes to father's rescue during a violent robbery. I'm just wondering, when does that rescue take place? I get the lights up.
Made it all the way to his front door after a trip to the store before a masked suspect darts in behind him. Seconds later, you see him dragging the victim from behind in a chokehold until he briefly passes out.
Estoy inconsciente, él me suelta y...
I lost consciousness when he threw me to the ground. Then he was going through my pockets. I think he just wanted to take whatever money I had. The victim, who doesn't want to be identified, works as a janitor and tells me he's been at this complex.
Hey, you damn right he don't want to be identified. You know why he don't want to be identified? Let me show y'all why he don't want to be identified. This is why. This is fucking why. You know why he doesn't want this? This right here. This is why he doesn't want to be right here. Look, right here. That nigga got both hands going through this nigga pocket. He patting this nigga down like he reading him his rights, nigga. Like he about to slap the cuffs on this nigga, bro. Like, you can't make this shit up, bro. Get the lights up, man. This shit be bad, out of control. I'm still trying to figure out when the fuck did the rescue happen, but.
Take whatever money I had. The victim, who doesn't want to be identified, works as a janitor and tells me he's been at this complex ever since immigrating from El Salvador.
Yo tengo 2 años de vivir aquí.
I've lived here for 2 years. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Fortunately, his adult son lives with the family and heard the commotion while sitting on the couch.
Hey, get your lazy ass off the couch. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me that this man's son is sitting on the couch while Pops is outside?
I've lived here for 2 years. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Fortunately, his adult son lives with the family and heard the commotion while sitting on the couch.
His adult son is, get your lazy freeloading ass up and get out here and help me, boy. What the fuck is going on? This is some bullshit. I'm kicking his motherfucking ass out the house immediately after this shit takes place. Hey!
That's him running into frame and confronting the suspect, even knocking off his hat during a...
About fucking time, bro. Look at his ass, lazy, look like a lazy son bitch. God, you can't make this shit up. And he ends up kicking Pops on the way to go get to the assailant. I got a whole lot of problems, son. I'm gonna need your reflexes to be a little bit fucking bad.
While sitting on the couch.
Hey!
That's him running into frame and confronting the suspect, even knocking off his hat during a short scuffle.
So I get out and looking around, and then I saw my dad lay on the ground. So I just started yelling at the guy.
Houston police.
Oh, you started, yeah. Hold up, bro. Hold up. I mean, like, what the fuck is up with this dude? What the fuck are these shoes? Hey, listen, I don't even be. I watch a little bit of these videos, bro. I be wanting to give an honest reaction to shit, bro. So like, I didn't even see. Trust me, bro. Had I seen these motherfucking shoes, I probably wouldn't even show y'all this motherfucking video. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. But I just lost my whole train of thought. Get the likes up, bro. These fucking shoes and threw my whole shit off, bro. Get the likes up, bro. What the fuck what are those?
So I just started yelling at the guy.
Houston police released this additional video clip showing the suspect, who remains at large, running away.
What do you hope happens to this suspect?
To get caught by the police, because I don't want anybody to get hurt like my dad did.
His dad says he's proud of his son for stepping in.
Gracias a Dios, lo que siempre.
Thank God that I'm okay, and is thankful he wasn't seriously hurt either in the surprise attack that lasted less than a minute.
Less than a minute.
And tonight there's only a vague description.
Pops went down pretty quickly, bro. I think they're still looking for that motherfucker, man. I mean, I would stay tapped in with that. At some point, they're gonna find that dumbass motherfucker eventually. So I think that's something we can all count on, man. Let's get to the next story, though, man. What else did I want to show y'all today, man? Okay, yeah. Let's look at this right here. Let's look at this. Let's look at this right here, man. It says, officer snaps. Y'all want to see an officer snap? Y'all want to piss a motherfucking police officer off, bro? Let me show y'all how to piss off a motherfucking police officer right here, bro. Get the lights up.
You will not spit on me again. Do you understand me?
Oh shit.
April 14th, 2018. After a fight broke out in Jackson's Sports Bar, an off-duty Denver police corporal, Michael Eastman, handcuffed Kevin Watson and sat him in a chair in the basement of the bar. But Watson didn't stop there. Watch how he starts insulting and berating Police Corporal Eastman.
You're never gonna be shit.
You're never gonna be shit. You're shit for brains. Fuck you. He handcuffed, still talking shit to the police, right? I just want y'all to see the moment that this whole shit changed. Like he's talking big shit. This shit goes on for a good 2 minutes. Look, can't unlock him because you're a fucking bitch ass.
Like you were in high school. Just like you were in middle school.
He's talking big shit. He's talking big shit. But there's a point in this video.
Look at me because you're such a bitch.
You can't even look at me. There's a point in this video. Let me stop this shit. There's a point in this video when shit gets very, very real. There's a point in this video when things get very real. Very, very real. And somebody gonna need some motherfucking medical attention after this shit. Oh, there you go. You spit on the cop. Oh, cop on his
You
mother.
will not spit on me again. Do you understand me?
Look, my ID. Cop. Oh, knee to the
You will
face.
not spit
Punch
on me
up the back.
again. Do you understand me?
Reprimand.
We need to use the force and a supervisor here.
Support. At least he called for quick support. He called for some quick support on his ass. Look, this is how you disappoint.
You will not spit on me again. Do you understand me?
No, you need his
You
ass.
will not spit on me again. Do you understand me?
That was
We need
what
to use the force
UFC
and a supervisor here.
UFC joint. We're gonna need a medic over here. Hey,
What was that about being a who's unconscious now?
hey, this shit funny. This shit is funny.
No. Yeah, spit in my face.
You spit my face off.
Oh, no. Yeah, okay, ambulance. We will need an ambulance, yeah.
When Kevin Watson spits him on the face, Police Corporal Eastman snaps out of it and loses control, resulting on attacking and knocking out Kevin Watson.
You will not hit me. You will not spit on me again. Do you understand me?
Hey, this video is funny as fuck, bro. I just wanted to show that to the people. I have no idea why. He need the shit out of that dude into the fucking lockers, bro. That shit right there was out of control, man. Hey, get the likes up, man. This the remix with Kelly Dre. It's Friday night, man. I ain't even got no fucking plan. I got 3 shows. I got 3 shows laid off for you. I ain't even got no fucking plan. I'm just vibing tonight, man. If I see the right, you know what I'm saying, 1 or 2 individuals, I'm a you know what I mean, beeline to that politics shit. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm kind of vibing out, man. I got a couple hip hop things I want to talk about. You know what I mean? watching the police just completely whoop somebody ass. You know what I'm saying? That was one of the other videos I wanted to show. What else did I wanted to show, man? Oh yeah, let's look at this right here. Let's look at this right here. Is this the one? No, that ain't the one. Get the likes up, man. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let's look at this right here, man. This shit funny as fuck right here. So look, we got these I'm here California, now at 5. We got these little robots and shit roaming the streets. You know what I'm saying? They delivering groceries, they delivering food. Shit. Now that I think about it, the motherfuckers, they might have a Quaalude or 2 in that motherfucker. Might have an 8-ball in that motherfucker or 2 too. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. It says food delivery robots under attack from vandals, man. So let's check this shit out because I want to know what the fuck is going on here. Get the likes up, man. This is the remix with Kelly Dre, man. I appreciate y'all vibing with a nigga tonight, man. Let's go.
Now at 5:30, Hollywood's food delivery robots are under attack. Videos show vandals kicking them and even tipping them over. Good evening. This is the KTLA 5 News at 5:30. I'm Pedro Rivera.
And down Mary Beth McDade in for Sheriff Calvin on this Monday evening. Yes, those self-driving robots, well, they're supposed to deliver food and other items, but they've recently become targets for thieves and vandals.
KTLA 5's Rachel Menetoff joins us live in Hollywood with more on how these delivery disruptions are really impacting businesses who use them. Rachel.
Pedro and B, you've probably seen the robots scooting along the sidewalks here in Hollywood and elsewhere around the city. They're becoming more and more popular for food delivery post-COVID. The problem is some people seem to be taking advantage of the new technology.
Hey, let me know in the comments, man, if y'all got these food delivery robots in y'all cities, man. You know what I mean? We definitely got them out here in California, man. They be fucking running in the middle of traffic, all kind of stupid ass shit.
Viral TikTok videos appear to show people tampering with these autonomous delivery drivers. In this case, stealing the contents inside, tossing them over, and even kicking the robot en route to deliver food. Vandals targeting the new tech, which businesses like Blue Jam in Hollywood rely on.
I think it was a great idea for COVID. Everything was just like hands-free. You don't.
This is some COVID technology, some shit that they developed during COVID. You got the robots bringing people food and liquor and drugs, probably, and shit. Yeah, anything that you can carry in that little motherfucker, man. They rolling it around California, man. But some of these robots is under attack, man. So yeah. If you in one of them robot ownerships, if you got some shit, if you waiting on a robot and it don't show up, this is probably the reason why.
Some people seem to be taking advantage of the new technology.
Viral TikTok videos appear to show people tampering with these autonomous delivery drivers. In this case, stealing the contents inside, tossing them over, and even kicking the robot en route to deliver food. Vandals targeting the new tech, which businesses like Blue Jam in Hollywood rely on.
I think it was a great idea for COVID. Everything was just like hands-free. You don't have to deal with anybody. Just if something shows up at your door and you just grab your stuff and go.
Steve Avila is the general manager here. He says ultimately it becomes a burden on the business.
We just have to remake the food Luckily, we still get reimbursed for that, so we're not seeing too much out of pocket. But I can see how Postmates and DoorDash and Uber.
Look, this is what California look like right here.
Yeah, especially
This is what
because you're also
California
seeing
like.
they're
Taking the
expensive.
shit out
So
some motherfucking
breaking one of those
robots,
things,
right?
you know, pretty penny.
Service Robotics, which operates many of the robots that you see in and around West Hollywood, is aware of these incidents caught on camera. It says oftentimes its technology, which is clearly visible, can be a target. Nevertheless, it still maintains a 99% completion rate. For users of this newer delivery service,
they said the robots got a 99% completion rate. Hey, salute to the robots though, bro. Hey, after all this fucking harassment, bro, they still got a 99% fucking completion rate. Hey, that's great service right there, man. I might have had this shit all fucked up. These robots is doing a service out this bitch, man.
The damage done is disturbing.
They're helping small businesses and they're not causing any harm, and I think people are just like looking for attention.
The way I look at it is, so the robots actually are helping the smaller communities, shops, mom and pop shops, get to your house. And so it's really sad to see that people still try to vandalize them.
The robots do remain locked and have their own cameras rolling. One company, Starship Technologies, which developed one version of this robot, says if a situation ever escalates, the robot sounds a loud siren and all incidents are ultimately reported. Here at Hoika Hollywood, its staff have a simple request.
Just be mindful. I think that's like, that's what.
Yeah, stop fucking with our road here. I'm gonna take over right here for the staff. This is the simple request, people. Stop fucking with our robot. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get our shit. We trying to make our bread. We trying to get you y'all shit all the time. Stop fucking with our robots, bro. Stop kicking our robots. Leave our robots the fucking alone, bro. Stop flipping them over. All that, bro. I think that's the message from the staff that I'm gonna go ahead and send to the people tonight. You know what I'm saying? But that is some crazy shit, bro. Hey, that's California right there, bro. They don't give a fuck out here. Whose robot is this? And that's why I'm a little apprehensive about this AI shit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man, because there's gonna be a lot of nefarious bad actors out here with their hand trying to get their hands on a robot. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I don't know how that shit gonna go, man. I don't know how that shit's gonna go. But what are we looking like on time, man? Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. I just want to you know what I'm saying, tap in with y'all for a minute, man. What else did I want to show y'all? There was a couple other stories that I wanted to go through before I got into this politics shit, man. Do I want to get deep into this other shit? Nah, I ain't gonna do that, man. Hey, listen,
coffee shop.
I might. Oh yeah. Oh, this is the yeah. We going right here. So look, how many of y'all drink coffee out there, man? How many of y'all drink coffee? Let me know in the comments, man, if y'all big coffee drinkers, or you know what I mean, if y'all you know what I mean, go get y'all a cold brew, little what they call it, frappuccino, mochaccino, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying, whatever your shit is, you know what I mean, what you drinking on. But yeah, ladies, ladies, if your man tell you he at the coffee shop, you might want to go double check and pull up on him. You know what I'm saying? Because out here in California, man. OC business under fire. Coffee shop or strip club. Let's go.
A front for something a bit steamier. Garden Grove residents say a business licensed as a cafe has been masquerading as a strip club. Our undercover cameras captured adult-style activity just steps from a high school. Fox 11's Gina Silva with our exclusive.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. We got to stop the video right there. Steps away from a high school. Listen, what high school is this, man? Because listen, they're gonna be some tardies, gonna be some absences that you can't explain around this motherfucking high school right here, man. Get the lights up. This is the remix with Kelly Dre, man.
Inside DD Cafe in Garden Grove, the women are serving so much more than just coffee.
How are you?
Our Fox 11 undercover investigative
Look,
team. Hey,
you see how she ran out as soon as she seen the camera? That's how you know it's some nefarious shit going on. As soon as she saw the camera, she got up off her boy lap and got the fuck up out of
Cafe
Dodge.
in Garden Grove, the women are serving so much more than just coffee.
How are you?
Our Fox
Look,
11
she out of there.
undercover
She out of there.
investigative team
That's how you
captured
know.
women.
That's a dead giveaway. Look, well, I've already solved this whole shit. Now, this is how good I. That's why y'all need to fuck with me, man. This is the remix with Kelly. Listen, I done solved this whole shit already, bro. Listen, I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Either her paperwork is not straight for her to be on this land, or she in there doing some hoeing. I'm gonna be honest with you. She in there doing some hoeing.
Inside DD Cafe in Garden Grove, the women are serving so much more than just coffee.
How are you?
Our Fox 11 undercover investigative team captured women wearing little to no clothing, giving lap dances to paying customers, and offering private sessions for an additional fee.
I need to hear 80 for what?
80 for you. The place doesn't serve alcohol, but for a small fee, customers can bring their own.
No bar?
Oh wow.
Bring in your own alcohol.
Oh wow.
For a bar.
Where the
City
fuck is
records
this
show
place?
DD Cafe is licensed only as a
Hold
coffee.
on. Oh, wait a minute. I may have to go do a little bit of investigative journalism on my own. You know what I'm saying? You know what? I do this shit for the people, man. I do this shit for y'all. You know what I mean? This ain't that. I do this shit for y'all. You know what I mean? Some of these stories require me to dig deeper. You know what I mean? I got to put my full, you know what I mean, journalistic blogging, you know, experience to use. So I think this is definitely definitely a place where we got to get some further investigation. You know what I mean? I got to be in there with the hidden camera myself. You know what I mean? In the background, filming some shit. You know what I'm saying? Blurring out motherfuckers' faces and shit. I think, yeah, I think this is the next road show that this show is gonna do. Get the likes up, man.
As a coffee shop. Yet on their social media account, they've never hidden what they're really selling.
Wait a minute. This is the coffee shop? So y'all let me know in the comments, man. This is the coffee shop. This is the coffee shop. Y'all gonna get some coffee from this coffee shop? Hey, ladies, next time your man talk about he going to get some coffee, you might want to tag along. Shit. And listen, I might start drinking a lot more coffee. If the shit looking like this, the coffee shop to change. The Starbucks around the corner from my house ain't got this kind of shit going on. I'm just letting y'all know. So I may have to do some investigative journalism on this and dig a lot deeper into this story. Get the likes up.
Social media account, they've never hidden what they're really selling.
It's not even a coffee shop. It's a strip club. It's a strip club with no rules, all kinds of things going on there.
Mitchell Mora, a Garden Grove resident and independent producer, says what's troubling to him is how close DD Cafe is to La Quinta High School, within walking distance of the campus. Under the Garden Grove Municipal.
So if you're a teacher or an administrator at La Quinta High School, yeah, there's going to be some absences. There's going to be some tardies. You know what I'm saying? A couple motherfuckers might just drop out that bitch. I'm going to be honest with you. But as you can see, the high school is right here. And we have the strip club cafe, D Cafe, which is a pretty apt name for this shit. I mean, listen, let me know. Y'all let me know in the comments. This is the cafe. This is the where they're selling the coffee. This is the coffee shop. I'm telling you, I'm gonna listen. We're gonna do some investigative journalism. This is the coffee shop. Yeah, kind of in the mood for some coffee, man. It's real shit.
They've never hidden what they're really selling.
It's not even a coffee shop. It's a strip club. It's a strip club with no rules, all kinds of things going on there.
Mitchell Mora, a Garden Grove resident and independent producer.
Mitchell Mora, I'm going to tell y'all the story about Mitchell Mora, okay? I'm going to tell y'all the real spiel, skinny, about what it looks like, what's going on with Mitchell Mora here. Mitchell Mora has frequented this coffee shop once or twice. I promise you. And Mr. Moore probably gets no action in said coffee shop. And so Mitchell Mora decides to blow the whistle on this whole shit. That's kind of what it looks like to me. I could be wrong. Get the lights up.
And independent producer says what's troubling to him is how close Didi Cafe is to La Quinta High School, within walking distance of the campus. Under the Garden Grove Municipal Code, adult entertainment businesses are prohibited within 1,000 feet of any school facility.
The coffee shops have been around for a long time, and there's nothing wrong, in my opinion, about these coffee shops in Little Saigon, in the Garden Grove area. But when you're doing it right next door to a high school, with there's children involved, that changes the perspective, in my opinion.
When we went to speak with the owner, this woman told us she was in charge and the owner was not available. Can you answer what type of business this is?
Listen, this is message time. Message. If I'm talking to all you motherfuckers, I'm gonna look straight in the. I'm talking to all you motherfuckers, bro. If shit don't get better, if we keep going down the path that we going, shit, you might as well leave the damn strip club cafe next to the coffee shop, because motherfuckers gonna need jobs. That's just how this shit goes. We're gonna touch a little bit on that a little bit later in the show. But you know, you motherfuckers ain't trying to change the current environment. Y'all not trying to put this country on a better trajectory. Leave the fucking strip club cafe right where it is. Motherfuckers is gonna need jobs.
There's no harm. You guys can be here. So who comes in here for $20 coffee?
Lily Frey, a Garden Grove resident, says Didi Cafe and so many like it are an open secret in the city.
Actually, this is not the first one or the last one. If you go on this whole street, you probably find 10 of them.
Again, under its current permit, Didi Cafe is allowed to operate only as a coffee shop, not a strip joint. So why?
Listen, not a bad idea, man. It's not the worst fucking idea I've ever heard. I'm gonna be honest with you. Not the worst idea in the world at all.
Why is the city of Garden Grove allowing this business to have adult-style entertainment?
Everyone knows about it, except no one's doing nothing about it.
Mora says he complained to the city multiple times over the past year, but says his concerns were ignored. We were also ignored. We sent emails to the city of Garden Grove on Tuesday, February 3rd, and again on Thursday, February 5th, describing the undercover footage we had obtained, but received no reply.
Yeah, city of Garden Grove don't want to hear that shit. Why? Some of the officials is probably at the DD Cafe or being sponsored by the DD Cafe. Please believe me.
Later on Thursday night, the Garden Grove Police Department announced 17 people at DD Cafe had been arrested. Residents say this kind of enforcement needs to go further.
The city should crack down on all of them.
In addition to the arrest, the city of Garden Grove red tagged the.
There you have it. DD Cafe might be out of there. Damn, bro, I was gonna go do some strong investigative journalism at that motherfucker, man. I gotta bring y'all the real, man. I gotta bring y'all the truth. You know what I'm saying? That requires me to go on the scene sometime. Shit. You know, man. Get the likes up, man. Cash out. Hit that cash out, man. You can go to DD's Cafe. Meet me at DD. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I thought that was an interesting story, man. Only in California, man. You know what I'm saying? You got a coffee shop posting at a strip club. Like, you can't make this shit up, man. But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. It's the remix with Kelly Dre. I'm just going through a few things, man, that I've been looking at. It was a lot. Yeah. Let's talk about this story right here, man. So in San Francisco, it was a triple shooting that happened. And a 15-year-old girl was hit in front of her sister. So I wanted to check in with this a little bit and see what in the fuck is going on, man, because that is a very sad story.
And she was only 15
I
years
definitely
old.
want to you know, send my prayers out to the victim and, you know, to the family as well, man. 15-year-old girl loses her
And she was only 15 years old. A girl who was in the 10th grade at a San Francisco charter school has been identified as the victim who was killed in a triple shooting in the city's Western Addition neighborhood. And our crime reporter Henry Lee is live in studio after talking to the teen's loved ones. Henry?
Well, Claudine, she ran track. She enjoyed dancing and posting on TikTok, but now her loved ones and classmates are in mourning after she was shot and killed in front of her younger sister near a playground.
Oh, wow. That's sad.
This is hard. It shouldn't have happened. She had a whole life ahead of her.
R.I.P.
Only 15 years old.
Tiffany Mabry is heartbroken over the shooting death of her niece, 15-year-old Jada Mabry.
We'll never get Jada back. I mean, but I just feel like someone shouldn't be able to get away with it. It's not right. She didn't deserve that.
Jada was killed and 2 other teenagers wounded in a shooting at about 5 Friday afternoon near Golden Gate Avenue and Laguna Street near the Margaret S. Haywood Playground in the Western Addition. No arrests have been made. San Francisco police have not discussed the circumstances leading up to the shooting. Family and loved ones held a vigil at the scene on Sunday night. Jada was shot in front of her 14-year-old sister. The 2 siblings were inseparable, so much so that they were raised like twins. On Monday, this woman paid her respects at a memorial of candles and balloons in honor of a girl whose life was cut short too soon. Jada was a 10th grader at Gateway High School in San Francisco. Executive Director Alicia Montgomery said Jada was a cherished member of the school community whose loss is felt profoundly.
15-year-old shot in San Francisco triple
Jada had been
shooting.
on the Bay Area Gators track and field team. This is her, third from the left, finishing first at a meet. And this is Jada in sunglasses and a purple outfit performing on a TikTok video.
Jada was just.
And that's a sad story right here. Young lady, 15 years old, lost her life. She was gunned down in front of her sister in the San Francisco triple shooting, man. So prayers to the family and rest in peace to this young lady, man.
Just a ball of life. Like anybody that would be around her would remember her when they leave.
This should not be happening to a 15-year-old baby going to school, learning.
Pastor Jeffrey Branner Sr. knows the family.
It's just a bunch of ignorance, man, and we got to do better. We got to educate our children better. We got to give them a better sense of direction. We got to give them a foundation.
Jada would have turned 16 in July. The 2 other teens suffered wounds that were not life-threatening, and San Francisco police are asking anyone with information or video related to this triple shooting to contact investigators. Claudine.
Yes, certainly.
Yeah, man, that's a sad story right there. Like I said, definitely prayers to the family. Rest in peace to Jada, man. She didn't deserve to go out like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's nothing you can really say, you know what I mean, about situations like this, man. We got to do better in every way in society. When things like this is going on and shit like this is normalized, you know, the OGs is failing, you know what I'm saying? We failing the youngsters in a lot of ways, man. So, you know, we got to figure out how to right this shit, man, and get shit back the way it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? What else did I want to cover with y'all, man? I told you I had like 3 shows lined up. Y'all got so much shit that I ain't even talked about the main 2 stories that I got up on this motherfucker yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm just been running through shit, trying to figure out if I really want to do some more news. Yeah, let's do one more news story, man. I think I'm gonna do one more news story and then I'm gonna get into some of this other shit. So Floyd Mayweather, man, is suing Showtime for $340 million. So let's check in with this, man. Floyd Mayweather trying to get a bag. Like, he trying to get a super bag. He's suing Showtime $340 million, bro. This story just broke recently. I think he's upset. He think a few things that, you know, wasn't recouped that was supposed to be recouped. And Floyd ain't going for that shit, man. Floyd want his money. So let's check in with Floyd Mayweather, man, and see what he got going on, man. Floyd trying to put some more money in the motherfucking bank account, man. Get the lights up. It's the remix with Cali Dre, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man.
Yo, some crazy news in the world of boxing. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is suing Showtime and Steven Espinoza, the former head of Showtime Sports, for hundreds of millions of dollars that he claims are unaccounted for. Let's go ahead and break it down and give you all the details about what's going on.
hundreds of millions of dollars unaccounted for. Fraud. So Floyd Mayweather is alleging that Showtime, in some way, shape, or form, has defrauded him.
What's up, everybody? Marcos Villegas here for Fight Up TV. And you know Floyd Mayweather as probably the richest and one of the most dominant boxers in the history of the sport. But now Floyd is stepping into the courtroom to fight for money he claims that he was never paid, and he wants justice on his terms. So let's talk details. Let me tell you about the lawsuits. On February 3rd, 2026, Floyd Mayweather filed a lawsuit in California against Showtime Networks and Steven Espinoza, claiming they helped his former advisor, Al Heyman, misappropriate a huge chunk of his fight earnings.
Yeah, when you start hearing words like misappropriate, oh yeah, Floyd won his motherfucking money, man. You know what I'm saying? It's been some slippery accounting. You know what I mean? The math ain't mathing. So Floyd trying to recoup 340 M's. You know what I mean? Usually when you set the number that high, you know what I mean, you expecting to probably get about 200 M's. You know what I'm saying? 150 M's. But shit, whatever they gonna give him, if you know he got a strong enough case, man. You know, that's two heavyweights going at it. You know what I mean? So you never know how it ultimately could shake out. Because Showtime ain't no lightweight. You know, they've been around for a long time. You know what I mean? Got long bread. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this breaks out. Floyd Mayweather is suing Showtime and Steven Espinoza for $340 million, alleging that he was defrauded.
The tune of $340 million. Mayweather says the money is still missing and unaccounted for, and he's now suing Showtime and Espinoza for aiding and abetting breach of fiduciary duty, civil conspiracy to commit fraud. Ooh, that's a serious accusation there. Conversion, unjust enrichment, and he's seeking punitive damage on top of the missing $340 million. So why is Floyd suing it, and what is he claiming? Well, Floyd argues that during his legendary career, where he generated $1 billion in revenue plus and pay-per-view money, a significant portion of the funds that he made through those events, through his fights, didn't make it into his hands because they were funneled through accounts controlled by his then advisor, Al Heyman.
Wow. So Floyd Mayweather made over $1 billion with Showtime. A lot of his fights was exclusively on Showtime too. But what he's alleging is that basically he got backdoored by his own man and by the company. You know what I'm saying? Al Heyman was you know his guy, and Showtime, they was basically promoting and distributing the fight. And so Floyd won his motherfucking money, man. 340 M's. Ooh, man. That's serious numbers right there, man. That's serious numbers right there. Let's go.
Now, Mayweather says that Showtime delivered those checks and funds through systems that helped Heyman get the money instead of paying Floyd directly. The lawsuit also points to some of boxing's biggest pay-per-view fights, including fights against Manny Pacquiao and Conor McGregor, events that generated hundreds of millions in revenue.
Yeah, that's a fact. I remember after that, was it the Pacquiao fight? Or maybe it was the McGregor fight. Floyd pulled out a check. I want to say maybe it was 100 million, 200 million. Like it was something real stupid. And he just had the check in his back pocket. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 100 million, 200 million, something like that. But he pulled it out after the fight. And so, yeah, they talking about some serious M's, man. Floyd is accusing Showtime and Steven Espinoza of defrauding him of over $340 million.
Mayweather's legal team said he generated hundreds of millions in revenue for Showtime and now wants to recover what he claims was unfairly taken. So just a little side note here for some of you guys that haven't been following the sport for the last 10, 15 years and may be asking, you know, who's Steven Espinoza? Like you're aware of Showtime. There's still a network. Showtime Boxing is now defunct, but Steven Espinoza used to be the head of Showtime Sports. So Espinoza played a key role in getting Mayweather to leave HBO and come to the network, Showtime Boxing at the time a few years back. Now, he's played just a lot of key roles in boxing over the years, including being crucial to a lot of the biggest fights in the last 10, 15 years of boxing. And he was in charge of Showtime's boxing operations from 2018 until the division shut down in 2023. Now, Mayweather is alleging that Espinoza and Showtime actively participated in the misdirection of his earnings and are responsible for helping Heyman carrying out this alleged financial scheme. So here's a little interesting wrinkle, an interesting detail in this whole.
Hey, listen, 340 million come up missing, bro. Like you gotta have accountants for your accountants at that point, man. You gotta have lawyers for your lawyers when you got that kind of money, man. That's a fact.
Lawsuit. Al Heyman himself, the advisor that Mayweather blames for the missing money, is not named as a defendant in the lawsuit. Instead, Mayweather's legal action targets the network and Steven Espinoza. He claims they aided and abetted these alleged financial wrongdoings. So what?
Okay, so Floyd Mayweather's not suing directly Al Heyman, who was his man, but he's suing the network and he's suing, Showtime and Steven Espinoza. So I find that to be pretty interesting.
What does this mean, and what's like a potential outcome for this case that's coming up? Well, the lawsuit could have some pretty serious implications, not only for Floyd's legacy, but also for how networks and advisors handle fighter compensations. Mayweather wants hundreds of millions back plus punitive damages, pushing this beyond a simple accounting dispute. If the court rules in his favor, it could open the door to more scrutiny of boxing's behind-the-scenes financial relationships. So this is kind of nuts.
Yeah, and that's what boxing don't want, man. I think we kind of got the gist of that shit, man. Let me take this shit back real quick. Yeah, Floyd say he done been defrauded. You know what I'm saying? Floyd say, open up them books. I want my motherfucking money because y'all been cooking these books. And he ain't going for it no more. You know what I'm saying? Hey, put in the comments, man. Let me know if y'all think Floyd gonna actually get that 340 million that he's searching for right now, man. Good luck to you, brother. You know what I mean? I hope that you get the rest of your paper that they owe you. You know what I mean? Hopefully you break that shit off over here at the remix with Kelly Drake, man. Hit that motherfucking cash out too, Floyd, while you're bullshitting. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. It's the remix with Kelly Drake, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking, man. I'm just vibing out on a couple things, man. I think I'm gonna get into this one last story, and then I'm gonna talk a little bit of current politics, current events, the shit that's going on. Maybe not though, because a lot of this politics shit is kind of pissing me off. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. And if y'all been watching the show, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? So I may dive into that. I may not, man. But this shit right here popped up on my screen today. And I was like blown the fuck away. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna check this out real quick, man. It says horror. This is some horrifying shit right here, man. I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie. I think they call that shit Devil, where it's like a bunch of people in an elevator, and the devil ended up taking that motherfucker over. Hey, I wouldn't seen that shit in the theater. That shit fucked me up. Like, I didn't ride elevators for like 2 months after that. Oh god. But this story right here, man. It says horror moment. Bunch of balloons filled with explosive gas burst in a giant fireball. I think this shit happened like in India, man. We finna spin around the globe one time on these odds. You know what I mean? We're gonna spin the motherfucking India in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But this is the caption on that, man. So you see this Indian dude right here. He's holding this big ass bag of balloons. And for some reason, in this elevator, all hell breaks loose, bro. Get the lights up. Oh, shit. This is a dramatic moment. A hydrogen-filled balloons burst into flames. I said that hella slayer. Let me read that one more time. Fucking my old shit up. This is the dramatic moment when hydrogen-filled balloons burst into flames, engulfing 3 people inside of a lift. Wow. Within seconds, the balloons explode. That's some crazy shit right there. So it says the gas from the balloons is believed to have leaked, mixing with the air from the lift, and it formed a highly combustible fuel air cloud. Crazy shit, man. This is what science will do. So lifts contain potential ignition sources such as static electricity, electrical contacts, or friction from the bags and clothes. Okay, so when you're in the elevator, that motherfucker do got some electrical currents running through that. So don't bring no hydrogen balloons on the elevator. I think that's the takeaway from this shit. Just another day. Let's stick these balloons in here. Oh shit! They almost blew up the whole fucking elevator. Oh my goodness. Hey, that shit is great. Hey, that was crazy shit, man. I think it was another little clip on this shit. Is there another clip on this?
Panic broke out inside a residential building in Mumbai's Goregaon after an elevator suddenly exploded, turning into a massive fireball. The entire incident was captured on CCTV. The footage shows a man enters the lift carrying a large plastic bag filled with over a dozen balloons. Within seconds, the balloons explode, triggering a powerful blast. Police have launched an investigation to ascertain how hazardous material was allowed inside a residential elevator.
Yeah, that's a great question. Why the fuck do he got all these hydrogen balloons in this elevator? Like that's an amazing question that somebody needs to figure the fuck out. But bottom line, don't bring no damn balloons on the elevator. Yeah. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? This is the remix with Kelly J, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. Subscribe to the channels. I'm on YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok. You know what I'm saying? TikTok for sure. TikTok Magamon grows. I may get to y'all tonight. I may not, you motherfuckers. But hey, keep them comments coming, man. I appreciate it. Keep them likes. Get the likes up. You know what I mean? Get the hypes up. If I got a hype button on this motherfucker, hype me the fuck up. Share the videos. You know what I mean? I appreciate all the support, man. Where do I want to go next here, man? Okay, I think we're gonna go into we're gonna go into a little bit of the main thing real quick, man. So it was some tragic news that happened today, man. It looks like Little John's son, DJ Young Slade, 27 years old, was he was missing. And it was like a massive search underway. But even since then, it looks like there's been a body that was recovered. And so I think that there's some headlines that say that this body that was recovered is the body of Lil Jon's son. So let's check in with this story, man, and see what's going on here. It says body recovered, believed to be Lil Jon's son, found in a pond. I didn't even know Lil Jon had a son, man. Get the likes up. Rest in peace to DJ Young Slade, and prayers up to Lil Jon for sure, man. Lil Jon had brought the world so much joy, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I mean, help motherfuckers get that party on, you know what I'm saying. This is a sad occasion for him and his family, I'm sure. So prayers up to them for sure, man. And yeah, let's check in with this and find out what's going on.
First, we want to check in with our Angelique Proctor. Everything that is making headlines this afternoon. First, we want to check in with our Angelique Proctor, who is on top of new developments, tragic ones at that, with the search of Atlanta rapper Lil Jon's son. It seems like there's been a devastating development here, Angelique. What more do we know?
Well, good afternoon to you, Tom. Yes, heartbreaking development here in the city of Milton. We are at Mayfield Park. This is the spot where Milton police had been looking for about 3.5 days. They do confirm for us that they did pull a body from this pond that you see here this afternoon. This is where they had been searching for 27-year-old Nathan Smith, who is well known in Atlanta circles as DJ Young Slade and is, as you said, the son of rapper Lil Jon. Well, Smith was last seen leaving his home around 6 a.m. on Tuesday. He was just.
So this is Lil Jon's son right here, DJ Young Slade. Some other videos that kind of give a little bit more detail on who he was, but Lil Jon's son is believed to be the body that was recovered in a pond earlier today.
Described as being disoriented and possibly being in need of assistance. And so for 3.5 days, police, canine, divers, and even a bloodhound had been searching for Smith. We do have some new images from Skyfox 5. It was about 11:53 this morning that officials found what they believe is the body of Nathan Smith. My colleague who was on the scene at the time tells me a body bag was brought to the scene. The medical examiner showed up, and we, as members of the media, were asked to move back. And then at approximately
This is Lil Jon's son.
45,
The rapper Lil Jon's son. His body is believed to be found in a pond earlier today. Rest in peace to DJ Young Slade, and prayers out to Lil Jon and his family, man.
Bernie was put in a transport van, and that van pulled off. So many people in this family-friendly community were hoping for the best. I have talked to some of them since I have been here, but this Friday afternoon, there is utter sadness. Now, the Milton Police Department says it will not comment further on this case until the medical examiner positively identifies this body. And of course, the Smith family has asked for privacy, and we will, in fact, honor that.
So it looks like they haven't positively identified the body. This was earlier. They may have done so already. But looks like Lil Jon's son, DJ Young Slade, has passed away. His body was found in a pond earlier today.
Tom.
Angelique, as you say, just a sad development in this case. And of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to Lil Jon's family as they deal with the situation. Though I am curious in the lead up to this disappearance and, of course, the discovery today, we had heard a lot about the fact that, as you mentioned, he may have been disoriented upon his disappearance and in need.
Yeah, what happened, bro? Like, does anybody out there put in the comments if you know what happened to Lil Jon's son? Like, how did he end up at the bottom of this pond? If this is indeed him, as the reporter said, I don't know if they have positively ID'd the body, but they have been leaning that this was the body pretty much for the last few hours. So y'all let me know what actually happened, man.
Of medical assistance. Did we know anything about his mental acuity? In other words, what might have set him off wandering in the first place?
You know, Tom, we do not have the answer to that. And I was just speaking to someone sort of inquiring about that very thing, his mental state of mind on Tuesday or of late. And they said they really did not know, but that is certainly a question that many people are asking right now. And we hope to get to the bottom of at some point. As we have said, Milton Police.
So was Lil Jon close to his son? Does anybody know that? Did he have a relationship with his son? Because it seems like, I mean, if don't nobody know what his mental state was, you know what I mean? That kind of says, you know, that they may not have, you know, you never know. Somebody got mental health though, they'll dip off and, you know, come back and dip off. And so shit, you never know what a motherfucker relationship with is. But it looks like they believe that DJ Young Slade is the body that they found in this pond right here. And happens to be Lil Jon's son. So let's check in to see if we can get a little more information with this, man.
Are not answering any questions at this time because I'm curious as to who it was that saw him leaving his apartment at 6 a.m. looking disoriented. Someone obviously mentioned that aspect to Milton Police because they shared it with us. So still a whole lot of questions here.
Yeah, a whole lot of questions, man. Here, I got another video about this. Let me see what this other video is talking about, man. 'Cause yeah, this was kind of popping up all day, and I definitely wanted to try to see if we can get a little bit more answers to what's going on in this situation, man. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy, man. I had a couple. Let me see. There was another video to show about this incident. Oh, here we go. Is it this one? Let's see. This one.
With breaking news.
That breaking news here at 6. Atlanta rapper Lil Jon just released a tribute to his son after a heartbreaking end to a days-long search. A body believed to be 27-year-old Nathan Smith was pulled from a pond in North Fulton County. I'm Blair Miller.
And I'm Tracy Hutchins. Atlanta News First reporter Justin Berger is live at Mayfield Park in Milton, where that body...
Okay, so this did happen in Atlanta. The body believed to be Lil Jon's son found in a Fulton County park. So did he live close to that park? Because somebody said earlier in the last video that he wandered from his apartment at 6 a.m. So did Lil Jon's son live anywhere close to a park?
was found. And Justin, this family says they are devastated by the loss.
Yeah, Tracy, the tribute video posted on Lil Jon's social media pages says, "This hurts so bad, heartbreaking emoji. I love you, son." I want to show you that video now. You can see images on a slideshow of the Atlanta rapper with his son.
Okay, so this is Lil Jon and his son, man. This look like this is just shit right around the time Lil Jon started to bubble up. Really, you know what I mean? Got his young son with him. Tragically lost his life earlier today. So let's check in with this and see we can get a little bit more detail.
On Nathan Smith during his very early years. A statement from Lil Jon and Nicole Smith, Nathan Smith's mother, says they are devastated. They go on to say, in part, quote, "Nathan was the kindest human being you would ever meet. He was immensely caring, thoughtful, polite, passionate, and warm-hearted. He loved his family and the friends in his life to the fullest. He was an amazingly talented young man, a music producer, an artist, an engineer, and graduate of NYU." Smith was last seen early Tuesday morning, very close to the pond here at Mayfield.
Okay, so this is the neighborhood right here, it looks like. Let me just look at the aerial view real quick. Okay, yeah, it's definitely a nice neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know in the country, it'd be like little ponds and creeks and shit in the middle of the neighborhood. We don't really, I mean, you know, unless you in like some gated community shit out here in Cali, man, it ain't really kind of set up like that. All the water is more on the outskirts toward the beach, you know, in the bay and, you know, all that, the marina, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we got some marinas out here, but they're not like set up in neighborhoods and shit, you know what I mean? But yeah, body believed to be Lil Jon's son found in a park in Atlanta. Sad story right here.
Seen early Tuesday morning, very close to the pond here at Mayfield Park. The first alert chopper capturing the efforts of emergency responders, including a dive team this morning. The body, believed to be 27-year-old Nathan Smith, was recovered just before noon. Police say there is no sign of foul play. However, the Fulton County Medical Examiner will ultimately determine cause of death here. Now you can see back out here at Mayfield Park, a bouquet of flowers that has been laid out here on the other side of the pond within the last hour. Lil Jon and Nicole Smith have thanked members of the Milton Police Department as well as the other emergency crews that have helped over the last couple of days. We're live from Milton and Fulton County. Justin Berger, Atlanta News First.
Okay, so that's a news
We're gonna
update
begin tonight with breaking news.
That's right. Police say that the search
Okay, well let's
teams
try
recovered a body in Milton today. It is believed to be the son of Lil Jon.
The damn show. Let's go.
Nathan Smith. Divers with the Cherokee County Fire Department located and recovered a body in a pond near the intersection of Baldwin Drive and Mayfield Road. That is where we find 11 Alive's Marissa Sarback. Marissa, you've been on that scene all day. What can you tell us at this hour?
Faith, Ron, I can tell you that that body was pulled out of the pond here outside of what is actually Nathan Smith's development. So that happened around noon today. The one thing that police did tell us is that there is no foul play suspected at this time. They believe.
Okay, so there is no foul play suspected. This happened earlier today about 1 p.m. Atlanta time.
It is the body of Nathan Smith, but telling us that the medical examiner is the one who has to officially confirm the identity of the body. Now, we do want to read a statement that we got in from the family just moments ago. This actually coming from a representative of Lil Jon. Quote, "I am extremely heartbroken for the tragic loss of our son, Nathan Smith. His mother, Nicole Smith, and I are devastated. Nathan was the kindest human being you would ever meet. He was immensely caring, thoughtful, polite, passionate, and warm-hearted. He loved his family and the friends in his life to the fullest." And take a look. This is some footage from the scene from earlier today. You can see that dive team in the pond, again, near Mayfield Road and Baldwin Drive here in the downtown Milton area.
Okay, so this looks like a pretty good neighborhood. Yeah, I guess, I mean, these apartments are pretty damn close to this pond. So I could see if, somebody's disoriented or drunk, how they could stumble and tumble their ass in this pond. For sure.
That 27-year-old was first reported missing by his family on Tuesday morning at around 6 o'clock. Now, police had stated from the very beginning that Nathan Smith had disappeared and was reported missing by his family. They said he was disoriented at the time and that his family believed he was unsafe. Of course,
Okay, so he was missing since Tuesday. And they just ended up finding his body today. So it's definitely a lot more investigation that's going to be done to find out the exact, cause of death, timeline, and all that. But this is just the initial reporting that's coming out. So, yeah, you got to keep that in mind as well. Body found believed to be the missing 27-year-old son of rapper Lil Jon.
Very tragic update for you on this story. Police, however, do say while there is no foul play suspected, this is still an active investigation, and we'll keep you updated with any new information. Faith.
Marissa, if you can hear me, just one question for you. Did they give any idea of when they will confirm? I know we keep saying believed to be the body, but any idea of when they will actually make a confirmation when the coroner will come out?
Yeah, that's a good question.
So I think Milton Police at this point is just going to stand by the believed to be the body of Nathan Smith. They want the medical examiner's office to make the call and the final determination on this. So it is official from the Milton Police Department, but they really need the medical examiner to sign off on this before they can officially say, and that could take a couple of days.
All right. Marissa Sarback, live for us.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Let's see if there's any other news that we can get in. This is the remix with Kelly Dre, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Lil Jon's son, Nathan Smith, was reported missing for a couple of days, it looks like. But it looks like his body is turned up and he is now deceased. So rest in peace to him. Prayers out to the family, man. And it's just a sad thing, man. I've taken a lot of losses, you know what I mean, in my family, most definitely. But to lose a child, I think hit different, even in all those situations, man. Like you as the order of life, you would expect, the parents, the grandparents, the great grandparents to pass on first, right? But sometimes that ain't how shit go, man. And so it's unfortunate. Rest in peace to Lil Jon's son, and prayers out to the family as they try to get through this tough situation right here, man. But yeah, let me know how y'all feel about that, man. Let me know in the comments if you guys got any more information on this story, or if you guys want me to cover some more other stories. Put it in my comments, man. Hit me on Instagram, you know what I mean? Hit me on Facebook, hit me on Twitch, you know what I mean? I'm on all them platforms, man, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that one hit hard, man. It sucks because Lil Jon was so dope. I mean, he is so dope. He's helped the world party for the last 20 or 30 years. You know what I mean? You throw some Lil Jon on, everybody got to turn up. You know how that shit go, man. Especially when you hit the club, or you know what I mean, strip club, whatever, wherever you at, Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Some Lil Jon shit come on. You know, it's time to get active with your shit, man. And you know what I mean? So that's a big loss. You know, that's hitting him and his family real hard as it would anybody. And so you know, all I can say is prayers up for him, and you know, hopefully there was no foul play. Hopefully there was you know, there wasn't anybody else that you know caused this young man's demise, man. Let's see, is there any more videos on that? Yeah, we'll keep checking in with that. I mean, all the reports right now I'm looking at is pretty initial, so we probably will find out more as the weekend goes on, and as you know, as the next week comes, man. Actually, it was this E Entertainment. One of these videos, man, kind of gave a little bit of backstory on who his son was. Let me check this out real quick because I want to.
Lil Jon is searching for his son. According to a February 3rd missing persons alert from the Milton Police Department in Georgia, the rapper's son, known as DJ Young Slade, whose real name is Nathan Murray Smith, has been reported missing. Prior to his disappearance,
He's now deceased.
Authorities say the 27-year-old ran out of his home on foot and does not possess a phone. The alert also notes he may be disoriented and in need of assistance. In a February 4th statement, the Milton Police Department tells E! News that there are no further updates and confirms that Nathan Smith is still missing.
Okay, so yeah, he's now been pronounced deceased. Let me see, does this one have a backstory? I go by
DJ Young Slade. I produce, I engineer, and I'm an artist. And my dad is the king of crunk, Lil Jon.
What? Lil Jon asking for prayers after his musician son Nathan vanished.
When we get older, we realize we should be, family is important.
The 27-year-old was reported missing on Tuesday. According to police, he was last seen that morning in Milton, Georgia, outside of Atlanta, around 6 a.m. local time. They say he left his home on foot without his cell phone. Authorities adding he may be disoriented and in need of assistance. Family and friends are concerned for his safety. It's unclear if Nathan is suffering from something, but a rep for Lil Jon tells ET the family is asking for privacy. We are also asking for continued prayers for Nathan to come home safe.
Nobody can hype the world up like my dad.
Yeah, as we now know, he's been
7
pronounced
years old when he got really famous.
Lil Jon welcomed Nathan with his ex Nicole in 1998 as he was launching Atlanta's crunk scene. Lil Johnny Shot Boy, hey, yeah, let's get this thing crunk. E.T. talked to the father-son duo together in 2018 as Nathan worked to create his own name and his own sound while studying music at NYU.
One day he told me he wanted to learn how to
Okay, so
DJ.
it looks like his son was also an aspiring artist, following his father's footsteps. Look like he's shooting a video or something right here. Let me check this out.
One day he told me he wanted to learn how to DJ. This was 11 years old.
It's funny, my dad never wanted me to be in music. He just wanted me to do whatever I wanted to do. But honestly, I wasn't good at anything else. I tried sports and it just wasn't for me at all.
And he DJ'd and I literally shed a tear because seeing him kind of follow in my footsteps and to just see him accomplish something and to see him good at it, that was like a really memory that is marked in my brain.
Okay, so it looked like the young dude, man, looked like he was have some good stability about himself. He didn't look like he was off his rocker in no way, shape, or form, man. But you never know with mental health and how it affects people and at what moment and what time, that mental health spell kicks in on your ass. You know what I'm saying? But from all accounts, man, he looked like a strong up and coming young brother right here, man, on his way to try to DJ like his pops. You know what I mean?
He told me to handle my responsibilities, to be a man and just live life.
Nathan's journey in the recording industry documented on season 2 of MTV Family Legacy last year.
This is an original song by me. I produced it, I engineered it, I recorded myself.
Okay, so he was serious. Look at that. Yeah, he got a real deal setup. You know, Lil John, your pops, man, your DJ equipment gonna be top notch. You know what I'm saying? If Lil John, your pops, your DJ equipment gonna be top notch, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, look, yeah. It looked like he was serious about it, man. He was taking his craft real serious. It looked like he was into it, you know, proud of his music, man. So it's a sad situation, man, to see this young brother lose his life.
I engineered it, I recorded myself.
Crazy what you gone and did. Now I know what lonely is. Break me like some sticks and stones. Now you got me going, yeah.
Dope to
That's kind of hard.
my dad, show respect, and
Crazy what you gone and did. Now I know what lonely is. Break me like some sticks and stones. Now you got me going, yeah.
Dope.
Hey, y'all let me know in the comments what y'all feeling about that. Hey, I kind of like that though. That's got a jazz right there, man. I like that. Let me hear that one more time. Young Slade.
Yeah, I recorded myself.
Crazy what you gone and did. Now I know what lonely is. Break me like some sticks and stones. Now you got me going, yeah.
Dope to appreciate my dad, show respect,
I rock with that.
just look at all the things he's done, and it's nice to like get the torch passed down, and it comes from him, but also I'm definitely taking it and making it my own.
Yeah, sad story, man. Hey, listen, looked like he was on his way, man. It looked like he was on his way. You know what I'm saying? It's Lil John's son. They found him pronounced deceased today. Found his body in a pond next to his home. Said he was disoriented at 6 a.m. Heading near that pond, I suppose. So, yeah, once again, man, prayers to Lil Jon and his family. Rest in peace to his son, Young Slade, man. Look like, you know, we may have lost a future star right there, man. I like the banger, man. You know what I mean? If he got some other music, you know, hopefully they release it. You know what I mean? So, you know, the people can vibe out and just appreciate his son as well. You know what I mean? Because it sounded like he was on his way, man. It sounded like he had, you know, had some potential, man. So, yeah, that's another sad story, man. It's a lot of crazy ass shit going on, which leads into this next story that just popped up on my motherfucking screen as well. But yeah, y'all let me know in the comments how y'all feel about that, man. Yeah, that's a tough one right there. But yeah, so the next story that I want to cover, man, we looking like on time. Oh yeah, we good, man. The next story I want to cover right here just kind of broke the news. It's out of Tennessee, man. It says former Ohio State NFL linebacker Darren Lee charged with the murder of his girlfriend. So let's check into this, man. Check this out and see what's going on.
On Note 11 tonight, former Ohio State football player and first-round NFL draft pick Darren Lee is now charged with murder. The Hamilton County, Tennessee Sheriff's Office arrested Lee yesterday after finding Lee's girlfriend dead at a home near Chattanooga.
So this is Darren Lee, former Ohio State football player, first-round draft pick, and they're accusing him of killing his girlfriend. First-degree murder and also tampering. Man, what the hell is going on today?
The Hamilton County, Tennessee Sheriff's Office arrested Lee yesterday after finding Lee's girlfriend dead at a home near Chattanooga. Now he's charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. No other information has been released so far. Lee played for Ohio State as a linebacker on the 2014 national championship team.
Wow. That's a crazy story, man. What else we got on this? Here go another.
What began as a routine call for deputies ended in tragedy inside of a home just outside of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Investigators finding a woman unresponsive. Her boyfriend, former Buckeye and NFL linebacker Darren Lee.
Okay, so that's Darren Lee right there. At Ohio State, former linebacker. Going to Ohio State. If he went first round, most definitely was a baller. You know what I mean? Most definitely was doing his thing out there. But got himself in a sticky situation right now. He's charged with his girlfriend's murder after her body was found in Tennessee. Chattanooga, I think.
Linebacker Darren Lee, still at the scene and taken into custody. He's now charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. Lee's story once looked very different. From New Albany High School
he was
to
getting
Ohio
big.
State, he became a defensive star, helping lead the Buckeyes to a Sugar Bowl
Let me explain
victory.
something to y'all. If y'all not sports fans, you know what I'm saying? If y'all don't know nothing else about sports, these two colors right here, they don't like each other very much. And they haven't liked each other very much for probably the last 6 or 7, 8, 9 decades. You know what I'm saying? Michigan, Ohio State, probably one of the top 3 rivalries in sports. You know what I mean? Michigan, their stadium get about 100,000, over 100,000. Ohio State probably jacked 80,000 in they shit, and they hate each other with a passion, right? So this dude, you know, he was definitely a baller. Getting the pick 6 in this game, yeah, this means you don't ever have to buy dinner again in Ohio. You know what I mean?
He became a defensive star, helping lead the Buckeyes to a Sugar Bowl victory in 2015. Drafted in the first round by the New York Jets in 2016, he played for several NFL teams, including a Super Bowl winning squad. But off the field, Lee's life was troubled. Arrests for domestic violence and assault stretch back to 2014, involving multiple women. In 2023,
see, those are the signs right there. You know what I mean? Those are the signs. When football is a very aggressive game, and you know, I think CTE is real. You know, I played football college level. You know what I mean? Made it to college, D1 scholarship, all that. You know what I'm saying? So I saw firsthand, you know, what the game can really do to you. And luckily, I made it out, you know, without any major injuries or hiccups. But you know, a lot of guys I know, you know, they had a lot of injuries, man. One of the dudes that actually I know that actually made it and actually did something. A guy by the name of Steve Gleason, man, Super Bowl champion, made a big play for the Saints the year they won the Super Bowl. He actually ended up with ALS. Coolest white boy y'all ever want to meet, man. Had the long white boy locks, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? But he was cool, you know what I mean? And so I got into, you know, when I first got to school, man, got into some situations, got into, you know, one big situation that happened in my life. And I'll never forget, man, he was like one of the dudes that really first came to me, was like, bro, if you need anything, we got you. I mean, like anything, we a family, you know what I mean? We got you. You know what I mean? And so I always, you know, respected and appreciated Steve Gleason for that. And Steve, if you ever hear this, man, I got nothing but love for you, brother. I'm always praying for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, ex-Ohio State football player charged in his girlfriend's murder after the body was found in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
he faced probation after pleading guilty to attempted assault on a female relative in Dublin. Now, the most serious allegation yet, the death of his girlfriend, has stunned his hometown and raised urgent questions about a pattern of violence. Once celebrated for his talent and promise on the field, Darren Lee's life has taken a dark turn, from football star to murder suspect, leaving a community grappling with shock and disbelief.
Thank you for watching the ABC 6 News YouTube.
Yes, that's a sad story, man. Let's see what else. Is there any other news on that we could check in with? Let's check this out, man. What is this? This is Darren Lee, charged in the death
Absolutely
of
horrific story coming out of Hamilton County, Tennessee. Former Buckeye linebacker Darren Lee, extremely prominent member of the 2014 National Championship team, an excellent linebacker out of New Albany, Ohio, has been charged with the murder of his girlfriend in Hamilton County, Tennessee, by the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department. The Sheriff's Department was dispatched to a home to the reports of CPR in progress at the home, and first responders were trying to resuscitate a female victim. She was deemed deceased. Her name has not yet been released because the next of kin has not.
Yeah, that's actually the same thing that I heard in one of the reports, that I believe the neighbor may have seen some commotion, or somebody saw the commotion. Paramedics were called. CPR was being performed as paramedics arrived on the scene, and Darren Lee was still on scene when police and paramedics arrived.
Not been notified yet. So they tried to revive her. She's passed away. And due to the condition of the victim, the physical condition, and the condition of the house, which I can only assume means it looked like there was a big altercation, the sheriff's department started a criminal investigation with preliminary findings indicating that it was a homicide and her boyfriend was the lead suspect. He was at the premises. That was Darren Lee. So he's at the scene. He's immediately taken into custody and charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence.
Yeah, so that's an interesting second charge, right? I mean, first-degree murder is definitely the most obvious and most serious charge, but the tampering with evidence, that kind of speaks to, trying to cover up something or trying to, cover up some tracks, you know what I mean? So that automatically, stains your credibility if that proves out to be true.
And you might say there were some red flags when it comes to Darren Lee, who just last year, accepted a plea deal to avoid felony charges from an alleged incident the year actually it was 2023. In April of 2023, in Dublin, there was an incident that took place where his girlfriend, the mother of his child, who I don't know if this is the same girl that has just been that he's charged with murdering, but this girl in 2023, mother of his child, Lindsay McClone, she had called his mom. So she calls his mom. She claims she was a victim of his abuse before, and she's scared. So instead of calling the police, she calls his mom, Candace Lee, says that she's
all
scared,
allegedly.
and Darren Lee's mom, Candace, comes over where she finds Darren laying on the floor upstairs in the bedroom. Lindsay's downstairs. So mom goes upstairs to talk to Darren.
This is all allegedly. I mean, he looked like an Ohio State fan, but still got to say allegedly because none of this has been proved out. The only thing that has been proven is that Darren Lee's girlfriend has passed away. He was on the scene. Police investigated initially and have since charged him with her murder.
Girlfriend's downstairs, and Lindsay reports that she hears Darren's mom screaming upstairs in the bedroom with Darren. So she goes up, and Darren Lee is on top of his mother. She's lying on her back. He is mounted on top of her with a raised fist. She's been punched in her face, been punched in her head.
Okay, whoa. This is a hell of an alleged story, though. Wait a minute. He was on top of his mom. I thought that he was talking about being on top of his girlfriend. But wait a minute. Let me spin that. I may be a little wavy, but I thought he was talking about a baby's mom.
Up, and Darren Lee is on top of his mother. She's lying on her back. He is mounted on top of her with a raised fist. She's been punched in her face, been punched in her head. Her face is swelled. Police come, and Candace tells the police that she found him lying on the floor in the upstairs bedroom, and he became incensed when she told him that he had to leave the house. Started screaming at her, pushed her against the wall, threw her on the ground, and began punching her in the face.
So, that's not good. This is all alleged, but if this is true, that don't look good. That don't look good at all. That don't look good at all. If this is true, that don't look good at all. That don't look good at all. They were in Dublin. Ireland, I believe. I believe that's Ireland. They probably had a game. I believe they had a game over there. And this incident that he's describing allegedly took place. It's the remix with Cali Dre. Appreciate y'all for rocking with
It's his own mother. She gets transported to the hospital for head pain, swelling in her face. And while the police were there, of course, they're going to do their investigation and talk to Lindsay McGlone. Okay, why were you scared, etc. And she goes on to accuse Darren Lee and shares with them that she's been a previous victim of his abuse, saying that the prior October, he had become enraged and accused her of cheating and got physical with her at that point. So this took place in 2023. Now, in 2023, dude gets accused of beating up his mom, his own mom.
Allegedly.
And I don't know, like, what kind of dude you got to be to beat up your mom. But when officers took him into custody.
I'm gonna answer that question. If you beating up your mama, you's a scumbag ass motherfucker. There's just no other way to say it. Like, you are a fucking scumbag. You know what I mean? Don't put your hands on no woman. You know what I mean? Unless it's in a playful, loving, role-playing type of way. You know what I'm saying? With safe words and shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, like, shit, anything outside, and be careful with that, because shit, if the police show up at the wrong time, yeah, it's out of it. Please believe somebody's going to jail. But if these allegations are true, then, and there's corroboration, there's some kind of police report, there's any video, his ass is out of there. He might already be out of there anyway, because the police have initially, he was the only one on the scene. Shit. So he may be out of there just by default. You know what I mean? But I want to check in with this Ohio State fan. He looked like, he is definitely tapped in with the team. I mean, I see the Ohio State jersey back here. I see the Ohio State pictures and memorabilia. So this lets me know he's a real fan. You know what I mean? So he's been tapped in with the team. His parents probably got season tickets and shit. So he's probably, halfway a little bit credible about this shit. But we still got to say allegedly, because I don't know. But that's why we're trying to figure this shit out, man. It's the remix with Cali Dre. I'm going to try to get y'all the facts, man, where I can find them. You feel me?
He also had two bags of white powder that they sent to a laboratory and later confirmed it was cocaine. Two separate bags.
Come on,
so he's charged with beating mom 2023.
Man. Don't do that. Don't do that. As soon as I turn the video back on, allegedly, they done found 2 bags of white powder. Come on, man. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. No, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, bro.
Now, in 2023, dude gets accused of beating up his mom, his own mom. And I don't know, like, what kind of dude you got to be to beat up your mom. But when officers took him into custody, he also had 2 bags of white powder that they sent to a laboratory and later confirmed it was cocaine. 2 separate bags. So he's charged with beating mom, and he's charged with counterfeit drugs as well. So,
okay.
Did he have a drug problem? Signs would probably point to that. He was also suspended in 2018 from the NFL for violating the substance abuse policy. But we really,
yeah. So it sounds like he had a track record of drug use or drug possession, I'll say. I mean, if you get, I will say drug use, because he got suspended from the NFL. So there's definitely some drug use for sure. Yeah, this is a sad story, man. Ex-NFL player Darren Lee charged in the death of his girlfriend. Sounds like we got drug use. Playing football is always the potential of CTE being involved as well. And so, those 2 things in combination, that's not a good thing at all.
We have no idea what specific drug that is. Guys were in 2018 often getting dinged for that for marijuana. So we really don't know. And some guys just smoke marijuana and don't have a drug problem like you would think of a drug problem, a hard drug problem, etc. You know what I mean? This is a different story. Anyway, just a year ago, that
we know what you
case came to a conclusion.
We know what you mean. Roll that shit up if you got it. Roll that shit up if you got it. That's what you mean.
So the night where he beats up his mom, the night where the girlfriend says that he has beaten her in the past, it comes to a conclusion with a plea deal. And the plea deal that the DA offer is you can avoid a felony if you plead guilty to the misdemeanor charge of possessing a counterfeit controlled substance, as well as a misdemeanor charge of attempted assault for beating up his mother. That's what they offered him.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, shit. Listen, what is the penalty for trying to beat your mama ass? I mean, I'm just curious. Like, I would never, recommend that or support that or do that. But, somebody's out there doing it because there's a fucking penalty for it. So if y'all know the penalty, let me know.
He accepts that plea deal, of course, and he is sentenced to a drug court program, and he is ordered to serve 1 day in jail as well as 1 year of probation for the drug case.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. 1 day in jail for whooping your mama ass. Bro, you cannot make this shit up, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I mean, listen, I play ball and, made it to some high levels of just being in rooms that with powerful motherfuckers, NFL motherfuckers that's going to the show, NBA motherfuckers on their way to the show. And so when you at that level, it's a lot of things that get overlooked, you know what I mean? Depending on, how much of a star you are and how much revenue you're driving for the institution. And so, Ohio State, that's big boy football, star linebacker. He most definitely, was getting things overlooked, I'll say. You know what I mean? I promise you that.
For beating up his mother. That's what they offered him.
Yeah, wait a minute. No,
Anyway,
I gotta hear that again. I gotta hear that shit again.
Just a year ago, that case came to a conclusion. So the night where he beats up his mom, the night where the girlfriend says that he has beaten her in the past, it comes to a conclusion with a plea deal. And the plea deal that the DA offer is you can avoid a felony if you plead guilty to the misdemeanor charge of possessing a counterfeit controlled substance, as well as a misdemeanor charge of attempted assault for beating up his mother. That's what they offered him.
Wow.
He accepts that plea deal, of course, and he is sentenced to a drug court program, and he is ordered to serve 1 day in jail as well as 1 year of probation for the drug case. So you've got a drug program, you've got a year of probation for the drug case, and then you got the 1 day in jail.
The 1 fucking day in jail for going Mayweather on your mom. Unfucking believable. Welcome to America.
So it sounds like because you had the cocaine, you got a drug program, and it specifically says that the year of probation is for the drugs, which means the 1 day in jail was for allegedly beating up mom, which seems to me to be the much bigger crime here.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't get over that. Hey, let me know in the comments immediately. How do y'all feel about that? 1 day in jail for whooping your mama ass. 1 day in jail for going Mayweather on your mama. Damn. We ain't shit, America. We ain't shit. I'm going to be honest with you. We ain't shit.
Beating up mom, which seems to me to be the much bigger crime here. A drug program, and it specifically says that the year of probation is for the drugs, which means the 1 day in jail was for allegedly beating up mom, which seems to me to be the much bigger crime here. But that's the penalty. That's the penalty he gets. And that to me seems like a real slap on the wrist. And as we unfortunately see so damned often when it comes to someone who's been charged with things of that nature in their past, beating up the mother of his child, wasn't charged with that, but alleged.
All right, yeah, we're not gonna go into the whole opinion shit. I liked you better when you was just breaking down the facts. Let me see if it's another one more.
A former NFL player and first-round draft pick is behind bars tonight. Darren Lee is charged with first-degree murder after police say he killed his girlfriend. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Chapman-Whitfield.
And I'm Josh. You can see right here where Lee was arrested yesterday in an Ottawa neighborhood. Fox Chattanooga Sarah Howard joins us now from just outside the home where this happened and where Lee was taken into custody. Sarah.
Kim, Josh, I'm here at the home on Snowcone Way in Ottawa, where investigators just took down the yellow caution tape that surrounds the property, where police say a former NFL player is accused of killing his girlfriend. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office says deputies were called here Thursday afternoon to a report of CPR in progress. When they arrived, they found a woman inside suffering from severe injuries. Police say she later died at the scene. The victim's boyfriend, Darren Lee, is now charged with first-degree murder and tampering with evidence. Lee was a former first-round NFL draft pick, selected by the New York Jets in 2016, and played for several teams before his career ended in 2021. Here you can see Lee in Jets practice footage, and then on the field at Ohio State, where he starred as a linebacker. Court records also show Lee was arrested in 2023 in Ohio on domestic violence-related charges involving separate incidents. One arrest report says he allegedly threw a phone at a woman which, quote, struck her head, causing her ear to bleed, grabbing her neck while punching the pillow beside her, causing red marks to her neck. The sheriff's office says more charges could be pending.
These are disturbing allegations for Darren Lee. And it seems that, there was a pattern of behavior, towards women, violence towards women that either was overlooked or just bypassed all together. You know what I mean? Because when you go Mayweather and your mama, that's for sure a red flag. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing tough about beating up your mama. You know what I'm saying? That just means that's some punk bitch ass shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. Hitting any woman really is some punk bitch ass shit. It's a lot of dudes out there that'll gladly take that smoke. So, that's just kind of how I feel about this shit. But ladies, don't step yourself up to the plate either and be talking shit to the wrong motherfucker because shit, life ain't perfect. But at the end of the day, I think we all just need to have better relationships with each other, man. Figure out how to handle our problems, a little bit more better and work with each other, man. We all on the same rock, stuck together. It's enough bullshit out there in the air that's gonna try to tear you apart naturally in the environment, man. You don't gotta do the work for it. You know what I mean? So, that's just my take on it, man. As growing up and living out here in the streets and just seeing the shit I've seen and seeing people do some of the shit I've seen people do, So, man, that's just my message for the motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. It's the remix with Callie Dre. Subscribe to the channels, man. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram, TikTok for sure. TikTok, Magger Mongrose. I got something for y'all last tomorrow. You know what I mean? I definitely will be back. We'll be back tomorrow. Got something planned for y'all. Hopefully, I can bring the band back together a little bit. And yeah, man, we're gonna see what that look like. But yeah, I think that's it, man. I'm finna get the hell out of here. I appreciate y'all for rocking. Tap in with me tomorrow. I will most definitely tap in with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm out.
Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind, got no time for that limelight.
I'm from California, man, I guess we'll start with that. Banged out starter caps, glued to the cul-de-sac, looking like an artifact, trying to get their money back. Yellow jackets coming, mom about to have a heart attack. Southeast San Diego, we was at the heart of that. You moved about the hood, my nigga, you ain't want no part of that. Move to work and let the money drip the laundry mat. I pray to God the homie get his little daughter back. So many problems and it's not even a part of rap. So many suckers and they hating and they copycat. And life is bigger than these bitches that you hollered at. And if you bleed a dollar, better get $3 back. And all I'm giving is the facts. Pay attention to the stats and never making mention of the jacks. Gotta keep the money stacked, work your way through the traps. Money motivated to the max.
Money on my mind, got my money in my mind, right? Money on my mind.